Where'd you decide to go to dinner?
Our usual.
we listening? Listen, can they hear me? Okay, come in. In your line.
Okay, so this side, that side of the chairs first. Once that's full, we're gonna start filling up that side. Right?
You're going to go up the right side of the stage steps, get your pin, get your diploma, down the left side of the stage steps, back around to your chair.
Just across the front?
No, you go across the front.
Yeah, so you can take your mask off when you get up there to get your pin, get your picture taken. Okay, so you take your picture, you take it off.
When you go up, yes, you can take your mask off when you go up, your name is called. You're going to go up the stage on the left side. Get your diploma, across the stage, keep on the stage, get your pin, and then come down that side and come back in front of it and go to your chair. Okay? Got it? Candle
Good afternoon. My name is Kathleen Mills, and I am the Dean of the Finger Lakes Health College of Nursing. I would like to welcome everyone to our graduation pinning ceremony. In this transitioning time of the pandemic, we at the college wanted to recognize all of the incredible hard work all of you have done. I would like to introduce Dr. Acevedo, our board members, Eileen Gage and Greg Hoffman-Frago, and our Chief Nursing Officer, Ardell Bigos. Thank you everyone for coming and recognizing this moment. At this time, I'd like to take a moment and have everyone stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. When we reach milestones in life, we do not always take the time to just embrace the moment. I would like to take a minute with everyone and have every person just pause, stay in the moment, and enjoy. Reflect on the road that you have all walked together. Pause always seems like a long time, doesn't it? To begin today's ceremonies, I would like to introduce Dr. Acevedo, our college president.
Good afternoon. You are here because you demonstrated not only being intelligent, but also resilience, grit. But I bet you got to this moment not alone, but with help of many. So how about we stand up? Please put our hands together and let's recognize your family members, your parents, your spouses, your children, your grandparents, all of those who supported you. Equally the same, your faculty and dean meals, because without them, we will not be here. Thank you. Please be seated. I want to thank also our staff for making this event possible. Fingerless One for streaming this event at this moment. And I have a question. Do you know what a compassionate nurse is? Let me share perhaps. Many things that we do in the career of medicine or nursing is role modeling, and we learn that way. And you have learned from your faculty and the nurses of all your rotations. So some time ago, I was making rounds and I went to a room on a intensive care unit, step-down unit, and there was a gentleman on a ventilator, and his wife was holding his hand. So I proceeded to examine the patient with the assistance of the nurse taking care of the patient and the charge nurse. And one thing that I noticed was that he had a tattoo of 6 numbers on the forearm. The wife who was holding his hand had also one, and she said, "Will you promise me to do everything that you can to save the life of my husband? It's the only thing that I have in this life." You see, we are survivors of a concentration camp in Germany. And one day, after losing my parents, my grandparents, my siblings, a German surgeon came in and opened my belly without anesthesia to find out how much pain can the human body tolerate. And he said, "Well, we're not going to be able to kill all the Jews. Let's make sure that those that are left cannot have more children." And they removed my uterus and my ovaries. We were not able to have children, as you can imagine. But yet, my husband still married me. And it's the only thing that I have in this world. And you promise. And I said, I promise to do everything that we can. The next day, when I came to McGrath, the nurses came to me and said, hey, Dr. Acevedo, she hasn't left his side for the last 24 hours. We don't even think that she has drank water or consumed any food. And I said, well, we need to take care of this. They said, no, we already took care of that. We're just informing you. So within 12 hours or sooner, the lady had the most comfortable recliner I've ever seen in my life, had a refrigerator in the room of the husband, had treats of any kind, of every kind, and the nurses on the floor adopted this little old lady. A community leader came and asked, is there anything that we can help for any patient? And I explained the situation. I said, do not worry, we'll take care of her. From that moment on, on day number 4, there was always a teenage girl at bedside with her. Unfortunately, on day number 11, her husband passed. She had at all times, for the following 11 months, before she also passed, she always had community members in her house. And the nurses on the floor took turns to see her every day, and she became the grandmother of all the nurses. 7 days a week, one of our nurses at the end of the shift, and one who was free, would show up to be with her. She received the best care, the most kind and compassionate care. Soon, in a couple of minutes, you'll be nurses. And I know you're gonna do awesome on the NCLEX. Please remember, there's a difference between being a nurse and being a compassionate nurse. And you wanna be that. I congratulate you on this first part of your journey. Hope many more graduations are ahead of you. Don't forget us, because we're not going to forget you. By the way, you want to come and work for us? Let me know. Above all, thank you. And good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Acevedo. Our next speaker is Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul. She has a little video.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul. First of all, my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2021 and all the people, your family, your friends, and professors who helped you make it here today. Surely a year ago, when the class of 2020 was denied their rite of passage with an in-person graduation, you thought by the time you graduated, the pandemic would be gone and life would be back to normal, right? Well, here we are. Yet despite enduring uncertainty and setbacks for more than a year of COVID, you still met the rigorous academic standards required to earn a diploma from a great New York State institution. But far more than the academics that every class before you and those that follow have to meet, your education, particularly since 2020, has been utterly unique. Each of you are now qualified to teach a master class in adaptability, essential life skills, and resiliency. Not sure? Just hear me out. You are now entering into a world which has been radically altered. Forces beyond our control have changed our economy, our society, and indeed have changed each and every one of us. You are now bonded with others in the class of 2021 across the nation in a shared moment in history that will define a generation. And I guarantee that your 50th reunion, you'll be talking about what you endured, the sacrifices you made, how you missed your classmates and your professors, how you had the additional hardship of finishing your education through enormous stress. But through it all, missing the final days with your friends and the celebration of graduation, you You may not feel like it yet, but your experience surviving the global pandemic of 2020-2021 is a rock upon which you will measure all future challenges, setbacks, and whatever life throws your way. Just like the greatest generation who endured and survived the Great Depression and World War II, you and members of your class have the potential to be a generation that is held in esteem and awe for the grit and spirit of determination that got you to this graduation today. These traits will carry you forward into a world of uncertainty, yet one of unlimited possibility. Once you walk across the virtual stage, you'll be entering a whole new era, one where we have far more questions than answers. But as a college-educated adult, you will now be called upon to help shape the answers to the burning questions of the day. Like, how do we eradicate racial and social injustice? How do we foster more inclusivity for marginalized communities? How do we meet the challenge of climate change? How do we address the future of work and workplaces? How do we solve the healthcare inequities and better prepare for the next viruses that are sure to come? You are needed to help define our post-pandemic world and to answer these questions. Now, our country is turning to you, our next generation, for inspiration and hope as you build your own legacy and strive for a more just, civil, and inclusive society. So more than just wearing a cap and tassel on your head, you also now wear the weight of these responsibilities on your shoulders. Class of 2021, as the curtain of social distancing and isolation begins to lift, more and more vaccinated, and we venture out from this period of darkness, use your newly acquired education as the launch pad to lift off from and soar high. Use your passion and your most recent experiences to help shape our post-pandemic society into one that promotes generosity, love, and kindness. That's exactly what this world needs right now. And your fellow New Yorkers are counting on you to help lead the way. Congratulations on this amazing accomplishment.
Well done, graduates. You have persevered. We will now get a chance to see the class of 2021 slideshow. Well done. Nice slideshow. It's always great to look back on the journey we've done. At this point, I would like to take a moment to explain the importance of the nursing pin. This is a picture of Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale was born on May 12, 1820, in Florence, Italy. From a young age, Nightingale cared for those around her. Nightingale eventually came to the conclusion that nursing was her calling. When Nightingale approached her parents and told them about her ambition to become a nurse, they weren't pleased. Nightingale pushed on and enrolled as a nursing student in 1850 in Germany. In October 1853, the Crimean War broke out. At this time, there was no female nurses stationed in the war hospitals. In late 1854, Nightingale received a letter from the Secretary of War asking her to organize a group of nurses to tend to the sick and the fallen soldiers. Given full control of the operation, she quickly assembled a team of almost 3 dozen nurses and sailed them to the war front. Although they had been warned of the horrid conditions there, nothing could have prepared them. The no-nonsense Nightingale quickly set out to work. She found hundreds of scrub brushes and asked the least infirm patients and fellow nurses to scrub the inside of the hospital from floor to ceiling. Right? She asked the patients. Nightingale herself spent every waking minute caring for the soldiers. In the evening, she moved through the dark hallways carrying a lamp while making her rounds. The soldiers who were both moved and comforted by her endless supply of compassion. They began to call her the Lady of the Lamp. Nightingale's work reduced the hospital's death rate by 2/3. Queen Victoria had rewarded Nightingale by presenting her with an engraved brooch that came to be known as the Nightingale Jewel. This is the Nightingale Jewel, and this is how the nurse pinning began. This is the pin of Finger Lakes Health College of Nursing and Health Sciences. A nursing pin represents a badge of honor which is worn by the nurses to identify the nursing school from which they graduated. Each element has a reason and a purpose. The color gold is associated with illumination, love, compassion, courage, magic, and wisdom. Each gold bar represents the many facets of nursing. The color blue is associated with depth and stability. It symbolizes trust, loyalty, confidence, intelligence, faith, and truth. The center symbol also has special meaning. The center staff represents the protector of the merchants, shepherds, gamblers, liars, and thieves. The serpents were used to represent the shedding of the skin, indicating longevity and immortality. At this time, we're going to call up each graduate to receive their diploma from the college president, Dr. Acevedo, and Chief Nursing Officer Ardell Vigos. And graduates will be pinned by their class advisors and faculty, Mrs. Deb Crane and Mrs. Stephanie Megan. Everybody's got their post. Here we go. Sherry Andrews. Sharisa Barnes. Sarah Adore. Catherine Bibbins. Shannon Blaisdell. Blakemore. Stacy Booz. Maureen Brown. Marissa Kimino. Semino, sorry. Rebecca Coates. Brian Craig. Caleb Delgado. Laura Dills. Emily Eater. It's just us. There's no test. There's no test. Janelle Fox. Phoebe, yeah, Phoebe, I'm not gonna say that, God, say it. Yep, I'm not gonna yell at that. I've been practicing, I'm not very good. Judith Paxton. Beth Holmes. Melinda Jones. Stephanie Jones. Manley. Michaela Milhoff. Jennifer Malasani. Ashley Peck. Ellen Reed. Dylan Richards. Trevorlyn Ridley. Mariah Rodriguez. Siobhan Sanchez. Alyssa Shanley. Shields. Jordan Smith. Michaela Stanley. Alana Stillman. Elena. Tessa Tellier. Odana Toms. Shavante Wheeler. Kimberly Wilson. Kanisha Worthy. in a particular area relating to the nursing program. Our first award is for the Academic Achievement Award, the highest academic achievement in the nursing program. This year goes to Sherry Andrews. The Finger Lakes Health College of Nursing and Health Sciences Class Choice Award. By class vote to the graduate nurse who demonstrated the principles of relationship-based care by creating healthy relationships with the people they work with and care for. This year's class has chosen Stacy Booth. Program. The recipient is a graduate who, despite challenges both in and out of the classroom, have overcome them with determination and grit to excel. We are proud to honor two of our graduates with this award, Brittany Lepore and Alyssa Ludoff. Memorial Award, given in memory of Emily, a 2010 graduate who was an extraordinary nurse, a loving mother, daughter, and sister, and an unwavering patient advocate. Emily had such a powerful connection to people in our organization and within the community. Because of her great spirit, warm sense of humor, and dedication to nursing of the profession, and the compassion she displayed for her patients. This year's recipient is Alana Manley. Our next award is the Barbara Elger Memorial Award. This is to the graduate nurse who has demonstrated Barbara's strength in advocating for those she loved and cared for in her nursing career. This year is given to Kimberly Wilson. Is given in honor of Aubrey, a member of the class of 2013. This award is given to a graduate who shares the same philosophy of nursing that Aubrey evidenced with every interaction she had with patients, peers, and faculty. She had patience, compassion, determination to learn, and confidence. This year's recipients is Jordan Smith and Ashley Peak. Our next award is the James J. Dooley Memorial Award. It's awarded in honor and recognition of James J. Dooley, The past long-tenured president and CEO of Finger Lakes Health, who also served as the first president of Finger Lakes Health College of Nursing and Health Sciences. Awarded to the graduate who serves as a role model and mentor to others and who demonstrate a care for family, community, and the healthcare profession. This year's recipient goes to Caleb Delgado. Congratulations to everyone. We will now proceed to the candle lighting and the nurse's oath. At this time, your class advisors will light the nightingale lamp. Lighting the lamp represents the nurse's commitment, wisdom, hope, and connection. Through this ceremony, we are passing the light of nursing on to our graduates. Graduates, please stand. Nobody giggle, you're gonna blow it out. Mrs. Crane will recite the oath. Ready?
With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking.
With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking.
I pledge to care for my patient.
I pledge to care for my patient.
With all of the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess.
With all of the knowledge, skills, and understanding I possess.
Without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status.
Without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status.
I will spare no effort to conserve meaningful life.
I will spare no effort to conserve meaningful life.
To alleviate suffering.
To alleviate suffering.
And to promote health.
And to promote health.
I will refrain from any action which might be harmful to the quality of life.
I will refrain from any action which might be harmful to the quality of life.
Or health of those I care for.
Or health of those I care for.
I will respect at all times.
I will respect at all times.
The dignity and religious beliefs of patients under my care.
The dignity and religious beliefs of patients under my care.
And hold in professional confidence all personal information entrusted to me.
And hold in professional confidence all personal information entrusted
Congratulations, class of 2021. Look at you. You did it. You did it. Check mark. You did it during a pandemic. A pandemic that we're still finding our way out of. A disease that we're currently learning about. You are the special ones. You came into nursing during a pandemic and you continued to the end. You stayed steadfast and true. Tonight we talked about Florence Nightingale and her team. Imagine how scared she was, leading her crew across the ocean. They had no idea what to expect. All the nurses knew is that they had help. Same as all of you. We continue to learn so much about our current situation. The pandemic has already taught us many things. It has taught us what's important. Family, time together, and of course, in-person clinical. All of you has pushed on while the rest of your lives were in total chaos. Kids were being schooled at home. Some of you lost jobs. Some of you worked extra just to get through. Yet you pushed through to the end, and I'm truly honored to have been a part of this history with all of you. We will all remember this time in a different way, but we will never forget all the work that we shared together. We began this journey as strangers, and we have traveled a crazy time. During our journey, we have cried, we have laughed, we have fought, and we have loved. But most of all, during our journey, we have supported each other. As faculty, we talk about trying to keep the students together in the clinical setting. We've all heard it on the clinical day. Some faculty, myself included, refer to the students as ducklings. Right? Come on, let's go to lunch. It's time to go. So, to our incredibly beloved ducklings, the waters will get rough, but you will have developed the strength to persevere. The waters will get deep, and this is when you must believe in yourselves as we believe in you. There may be fog during your travels, but remember, our sole mission is to protect. The storms will be great, but you are stronger. At times, the waters will calm. This is when we ask that you challenge yourselves and don't be stagnant. Enjoy the sun on your faces when you can. Most of all, always know that you're mother ducks. We are very proud of you, and we will be watching and rooting you on. Congratulations, class of 2021. It is my honor and privilege to present the 2021 Finger Lakes Health College of Nursing and Health Science class of nursing. Congratulations. That's Mrs. DeSico on the bell.
Stand up.
You can second row.